Hi, I'm Christine Denson, and this is Kendra. We're at the Eden Prairie Studio. Kendra does not have any existing injuries. Well, she actually does. She's got a shoulder that's going on. So in our last exercise, I'm actually going to be doing the exercise so that I can get the video done. There you go. And Kendra is okay. I've asked her, and she is okay with touch. So our first exercise that we are going to do is a ballet stretch. So I'm going to have Kendra come around to the front. She'll place her heels back against the board. She'll be hip distance apart, facing the front of the barrel. Yeah, yeah. So feet are parallel. Slide all the way back so you're touching the wood. Hands are going to come along the side onto the sides. Now your tush is a little bit away. You're going to use one leg kind of coming around to the side and bringing it up. It doesn't matter which leg you want to bring up. And first thing I'm going to be trying to decide is if this is the correct distance. And I feel like we're a little bit too far away.
It's a little far.
Correct? So I'll have her slide her leg back down again. She's got some good mobility, so it's easy. I'm going to move it a little bit closer. Oh my gosh. There we go. And we'll come back. We are in a tight quarters, I'm sorry, so this is a little bit of a stretch. Does that feel?
Yes, that's better.
All right. So now I am looking and I'm wanting Kendra to work on keeping her hips level and hips squared, not one coming forward or the other. She's going to think of growing tall through the spine. So I'm looking, making sure her head is not coming forward. With her standing leg, her feet are parallel in this first ballet stretch. She's going to bend her standing leg just a little bit coming down. She should feel a little deeper stretch. Come back up and then move up onto her toe and back down. So she's thinking consciously of keeping hips parallel, and then now she'll come forward into a little hinge and then tuck the chin and round. Let's roll back up, standing tall. Now I'll have her extend her left arm. She's got her right leg extended out. And now think, reach and grow tall through your left arm, through the crown of your head, with the hips staying squared. Now hinge forward. So reach, 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 reach to that point where you can't go any further. Now gently tuck the chin and gently soften into it. She's still reaching through the crown of her head and her hand. Not really having to try and force to anything, just hold and breathe. Think of expanding through the lungs out and back, and then keep reaching through the crown of the head and head as you come up, rolling back up and then stacking. I'm kind of walking my hands up her spine so she can feel this nice lengthening, even getting taller as she comes up, as well as the stretch through the back of her leg. Nice work with that, so I'll have you carefully come down. Our next exercise, and that was called our forward ballet stretch. Our next exercise is our side bend. So in side bends, I think we're going to be pretty good with having this closer. Our first set would be to have her feet down on the floor. She's got her left, which is her leg that's on the outside, back against the side rail here, or the base rail, her front foot in front. Her hip will come to the edge. I feel like you're
It's a little far away, I think.
yeah, we're going to bring it in one more round. There we go. Yes, much better. All right, so her hip is up against the barrel. I'm going to have her place her fingers over each other and the backs of her fingers on top of her forehead. I like this because I feel like it brings her head and her cervical spine in line with the spine. So we've got a nice tall. She's neutral in her pelvis, in her spine. We're coming into lateral flexion extension. So she'll start by coming out. So think long, yet extending. Yep, over, coming back up, and then going in the opposite direction. Yeah. And you don't have to go far in this to feel the work. Coming over one more time. Oops, kind of leaning back. So come a little bit forward. There you go. And finish on the other side. And coming back up, releasing your arms down. The other step to this is she can come up into the third rung. So she'll set up her feet the same way. Her outside leg is in back, front leg, her hip is on the box. All right, extending. Do you feel secure here?
Yes.
I've got you here from behind, and she's nice and long. So try not to let your head tilt one way or another. Think of it staying straight. So head coming this way a little bit. Yep. So go ahead and extend out. We won't do the coming back. We'll just extend out and then back up. Beautiful. And out. Nice, stabilizing through the hips and back up. And you can release your hands to the barrel for support and carefully make your way back down. Nice work with that, Kendra. That looked great. Now we're doing prone, hands on ladder. So she'll come around to the back side. I've got a box. I've got a box there. You heard that. And this time I am going a little bit further back. She'll be coming onto the box so that her hip bone, the ASIS bones, are in front of the apex, and her pubic bone is on the back side of the apex. Her hands will come to the second rung. Her elbows will be down, kind of supporting, and then a neutral spine. So make sure that's set. Yep. Down. So when she's got her hands there, then she can kind of wiggle to where she feels secure. You feel pretty good there? Mm-hmm. All right, in this position, this is staying stable. Your hips are staying stable. You're in neutral. Your legs are extending, glutes are engaged, and now not a big range of motion. You're lifting your legs up and lowering them. So do you feel your pelvis was moving there? So don't feel about having to do quite as much movement. And lower. One more lift, stay long through here. Last one. And then relaxing down. So you'll slide down, finding the box, and release back down. So that is our lower and lift in our prone with hands on the ladder. Our next one, we're moving into some abdominal work here, some pretty intense abdominal work. We're starting with a round back twist, and 6 is what we thought would be the one. And now in this exercise, she will be coming to face the ladder. Her feet will come underneath the second rung, and I have a sticky pad. We don't have any other cushions, but I have a sticky pad to place under. And when she is seated on this, she's sitting in front. Her sit bones are in front of the apex, almost as if she felt like she would almost slide down, but she's secure. Do you feel okay there? Yeah. Okay. Now from here, arms are going to come out in front of her, and she's sitting up nice and tall. So she starts in this nice and tall. I think I'm going to have you. Are you able to scoot just a tiny bit with feeling secure? Yeah. Okay. So arms are out in front of her, sitting up tall. Yep. A little kind of opening up through here a little bit more. Yep. Now from here, I'm going to have her take our dowel, holding on the outside. She will inhale. On the exhale, tuck the pelvis under. Yep. Keep that there as you begin to roll back just a little bit more. Holding there. Now arms will extend overhead. Keep the pelvic. Yes. Now from here, rotate towards me. She's keeping the bar parallel of the dowel. Come back to center. Rotate the other direction. Nice. Come back to center. Now roll up. Think of rolling forward. So you're going to roll into a forward. Keep reaching through the arms. And now from here, begin to stack up through the spine. Arms reach overhead. And at the end, then arms release forward. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, arms come overhead. Oh no, I'm sorry, arms are out in front. We're going to tuck the pelvis, roll back a little. Now from there, arms come up. Twist the other direction this time. Nice job keeping that parallel. Come back to center. Twist towards me. Don't worry about it being a big twist. Come back to center. Round forward. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. And now pin abs towards your spine as you begin to stack up and release the arms down. Excellent. Our next one, taking a little rest. Our next one, I have to adjust because she's coming into a lean and she has to be at the top, the apex of this. So I'll have you carefully come down, and I'll there we go. I'll bring this in. I think we'll be okay with just one. So you can come around the back or swing one leg. Oh, right back. I can hold it down. Yeah. So place this under for her feet. Do you feel like you're more on the apex, the top of it? Excellent. All right, from here, arms are out in front, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Now she's going to lean onto her right hip, left hip will come up, so you're kind of leaning and reaching to your side. Yes, there we go. Now from there, release the left hand, yep, reach like you're gonna cast a spell, come back together, so changing the leverage, come back to center, and come forward. Yeah, and stack, yeah, so yes, coming forward. Now we'll reach arms overhead. No.
Whoop.
I know, I'm having a blank, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So we're gonna
Okay.
twist before
Okay.
we lean. So
Okay.
sitting up tall, arms reach overhead. Now twist to your left, now lean. Right hand holds the dowel, strike the spell, coming back, twist to center, and come up. Yeah,
That
I
makes
just
so
did
much
that
more
wrong
sense.
again.
Yeah.
Okay. Inhale, arms overhead, twisting, lean, you come off the hip, come,
Oops,
yep,
wrong hand.
pass the spell, reach the dowel again, yep. Now come back onto your hip, but stays twisted. Stack back up, yep, nope, stay twisted, yep. So come out of your lean, but you're still twisted. All the way out of your lean, yep. Now twist to center, yes.
Yeah.
Come forward, do you get that?
Yep.
So you're just coming out of the lean, but you're still
Yep.
twisted. All right, arms
One more.
reach overhead, inhale, twist to your left, lean, cast your spell, coming back. Now come out of your lean, nope, stay
Nope.
twisted, come out of your lean, yes, now
Yeah,
twist, and come down. There we
It's a
go,
mind
you got
game.
it. No, you got it, that was great.
It's a great mind game.
All right, that's the last that Kendra's going to do. I'm going to do our last two, and Kendra, if you need to go, you duck out.
That's
I think
okay,
you
I'll
do
continue
need
to do
go.
this.
Are you sure? Okay.
I need to interrupt you.
But you got your meeting.
Oh, that's right. I got it.
Yeah, I'm
I better
gonna
get going.
slide this out like you know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It was wonderful.
Angela can get a drink of water quick. Yeah, thank you, I owe you, yes. Thanks again. Okay. So we're coming into, I'm going to be doing scissors, and then I'm going to be doing leg circles. So I'm so tall, it's easy for me to wrap my legs around, but otherwise I would instruct my student to wrap one leg around, find the outsides of the ladder with their hands, palms away, yeah, this way, other leg comes up. I'm sliding forward with knees, I'm sorry, palms are down, fingers are away. And of course I don't have my sticky socks on, but here's my starting position. Now from this position, I'll extend my legs out. Now in scissors, I'm doing a double pump. So I'm staying lifted, neutral, pelvis and spine. It's a pump, pump, and pump, pump. Pump, pump, and pump, pump. I'm being mindful that I'm not taking my scissors wider or longer in one side than the other. And then I'll bend the knees and bring my feet back down. Oh my God, I'm laughing because I'm getting a rib cramp at the moment. As I get this rib cramp out, I am going to say, this is so funny. I am going to say that as I'm doing that exercise, I want to make sure that I am lifted and open through the chest, not collapsing and rounding down. Wow, okay. All right, I got one of these the other day in there, and once those intercostals go, man. All right, last one on this are our leg circles. I'm gonna come in just a teeny bit. And in leg circles, I'm coming to that same place. Oh, you can come in, yeah.
Just need to get the vacuum the mop to finish.
No problem, I'm just doing my last little video here.
That's what I heard.
Yep. Back, knees are bent. I'm open through the chest, neutral through my pelvis. Ugh. Extending legs out. And my goal is to keep my pelvis stable as I do little circles. Sorry, I must not have drank enough water today. Pelvis stable, open through the chest. Tiny little circles. Bending. Feet come down. And sliding. Back off. All right. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I think the biggest thing that I would say with ladder is being very mindful on setting the ladder in the correct positions for the exercises that we're doing based on your client's height and their body, the way that's, you know, if they're longer arms, and in one way it might need to be different. Outside of that, I hope I remembered to cover all of the spine, neutral and imprint. If not, you'll let me know. All right, thanks, bye.